I texted my parents. First thing I did, and then I called them because they started crying.
Scholarship initiative was announced towards the end of my second year of medical school. So going to medical school, I really had no idea what the situation was gonna be like. But the moment I heard about it, it was incredible. I called my friends, I called my boyfriend. I was like, you can't imagine what just happened, what they announced.
I knew that I would have to rely on financial aid and loans to sort of finance my medical education. And student loan debt is a huge problem right now for the country and for students who, want to pursue a passion, but they may not have the means to get that education.
And ultimately, I did end up choosing Mount Sinai because I talked to physicians, and they all said that somehow the debt kind of works itself out, and it's a good debt to have. So I went with that. But in my head, I really had no idea how I was going to be able to pay it off and still be able to kind of live while I'm in residency or after residency as well.
I think it'll mean a great deal to their wellness. I think the kind of debt that we talk about causes an enormous amount of stress even before getting to medical school. In fact, it steers a lot of students from even applying to medical school knowing that debt is looming. So wellness will certainly be affected. I think the other important thing that it will do is create an enhanced sense of equity. It will help us level the playing field for students who come from a variety of backgrounds, students who come from disadvantaged backgrounds, students who are first-generation college graduates, students who are undocumented. And that's really important for us because we want our class to reflect the diversity of the society in which they're going to practice.
And it really decreased my debt burden from $50,000 and $60,000 to only $18,000 a year, which is I don't know. I could not have asked for something more incredible. It was huge news that I felt the need to share with anyone who would listen.
It kind of gave me a concrete kind of way in which I was going to be able to tackle medical school debt and be able to afford aspects of the life that I kind of had foreseen in my future.
These decisions are, I'm sure, made in some boardroom somewhere, but they're having real impact on real students who are excited, and that means something.
Applying for financial aid at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai is a straightforward process and similar to most medical schools. In order to be considered for need-based financial aid support, you will need to complete the Icahn School of Medicine institutional application, the College Board CSS profile, which will ask for detailed information about income and assets for both you and your parents, as well as the free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA. Personal, spousal, and parental financial information is required as part of the application process. While you may no longer be a legal dependent of your parents, their information is used to inform your expected family contribution until you reach the age of 35. The FAFSA is available starting October 1st, and our deadline to complete the financial aid application process is March 15th. The Enhanced Scholarship Initiative program you have just learned about provides considerable institutional financial support to students with the greatest financial need. The ESI is comprised of institutional scholarships, institutional loans, and federal loans, and these awards are used to support a student's cost of attendance beyond the amount of their expected family contribution. The Office of Student Financial Services is here to guide you through the financial aid application process, so feel free to contact them anytime.